in today's video, I'm just going to give you my thoughts on the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Honestly speaking, it's a really great movie. I've just finished watching it like 20 minutes ago, and I don't want to end up forgetting what happens because I'm so tired that I'm probably going to forget it when I wake up. But, there's not really, in my opinion, there's not really that much bad things about the movie. We get to see the Deadpool thing where he's like in a fight, and then he tells us how he's got into the fight at the start. Basically, he got into a fight with the TVA because the TVA wanted to wipe his whole universe. That's all good and dandy. Yeah. That's kind of the whole plot, is that he wants to save his whole universe. I don't believe they mentioned that in the trailer. They mentioned him going to different other universes. His whole thing, for the start thing, is to find a Logan to replace his Logan that died, because his Logan was the anchor that holded his universe together, because that Logan was the hero of the universe. It's all like that. And if you guys haven't seen Loki, he's the reason the TVA has changed. So that's why they can't just wipe the universes. And the TVA said something about how Deadpool is special. He can break the fourth, so yeah, I guess. Honestly, the stuff I really enjoy about this things like how we get to see a whole bunch of different Wolverines. I'm sure all these Wolverines are probably comic based or whatever. They're probably something in a comic. We also get to see a whole 5 Deadpools, and that was so great. There's one thing I always hate about movies, like these movies in general, just anytime, they will let the villain go, and the villain will cause the main thing either losing someone's life or they end up stopping them. But still, the reason that happened was because you killed thousands of people, but you let the main villain go. A great example of this is the first Deadpool movie. He kills thousands of people, lets the main person he wants to kill go. That has always annoyed me. Although, speaking of which, that's the only downside of the movie in my opinion. But of course, you still need to let him go because that's how the plot progresses. But it still annoys me how we did that. They basically defeated her twice. Deadpool and Wolverine Wolverine makes a sacrifice, then Deadpool knocks him out. Deadpool makes a sacrifice, and then they both make a sacrifice, and shocker, they don't die. Although, both of them kind of, in one way or another, at one point wanted to die. So that would have been the perfect way to, die and just get out of the loophole. So, yeah. I think they, shared their energies so they didn't die. Honestly, one of my favourite parts of this movie is near the end with the Deadpool fight scene. They have a bunch of old different Deadpools that I'm sure they're different from different types of, comics or whatever. Or Marvel media. They kind of all have a whole fight scene. The main Deadpool we see a lot is the nice guy Deadpool. Yeah, he's the only Deadpool in the lot that doesn't have regeneration powers. I don't understand how that works. He's the only one. All the other Deadpools have regeneration and all that. The Deadpool fight scene was pretty cool, and they all get destroyed by Paul, I guess, because Deadpools have similarities or whatever. All great thing here and there. So it's not like I'm going to go deep down and explain every single thing. I'm just talking about what I'm enjoying. So it's going to be a whole rant of a video. Yeah, nothing else to say. A 10 out of 10 Marvel movie. It's not trying to be too serious. It's not even trying to be serious. It's trying to be goofy and all that. And it does that really well. At the same point, it is trying to be serious because the world's at stake. But then again, it literally is just a goofy superhero movie, and that's what a Marvel movie should be. Well, until you get to the main parts, they just need to make more movies like Deadpool, I'm gonna be honest. But I don't know if that's because the movie's like really good, or if it's because I just like Deadpool and Wolverine together. Especially if you put Ryan Reynolds in anything, like the movie's 1000% better. Yeah, nothing else to really talk about. I didn't really like Cassandra, whatever her name is, that much. I got creeped out with her digging her fingers into everyone's face. It really creeped me out. I don't know why. Bleh. I just imagined it doing it to me. I like the whole thing of her kind of going into Bill's memories. Also, we do find out in this movie, Logan, like, you know, I think it's a reference to when, it might also be in the comic, but in the first X-Men movie where he didn't want to join the forces or whatever. Well, I think he's a part of X-Men in this one. I couldn't really tell you. Either way, he refused to fight or whatever, or stand up for what's right. All the other mutants in his world died, and it was really impactful. We don't actually find out till like halfway through the movie. And then after that, like about 10 minutes after that, Cassandra kind of looks into his memories and then she gets defeated, but then she gets spared. They did kind of need her to open the portal, I guess. I actually do enjoy whatever that place is called. I thought it's like the garbage or something. Either way, I do enjoy where all the variants get sent. Because honestly, I don't think it's going to be a Logan season 3. But I want like some other show to explore that place. Because honestly, it has so many things. Also, but Deadpool does mention that like the Marvel stuff should be done and all that. So maybe they'll stop doing multiverse stuff. But either way, that place is honestly one of my favorite places in Marvel history. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, this is just me talking about Deadpool and Wolverine. It was a great movie, 10 out of 10. My favorite movie this year that I've watched, actually, to be fair. I haven't been watching much live action stuff. Favorite movie this year. And that is saying, to be fair, it's not really going up against much. It's going up against the Ant-Man movie. So the scales are like, you know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this kind of rant about the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, the fact is, I'm probably gonna have like just one screen image around this whole video, because I don't want to have get striked, or I just can't be asked to edit. And third of all, I can't really get the clips off YouTube because they're not uploaded yet. No one's gonna upload clips for YouTube or whatever, and I'm not gonna just hold my phone out my TV. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Also, leave a comment what you guys think of the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. I personally think it's a fire movie. Also, I forgot to mention in the video, the second best thing about this whole movie is the Wolverine Deadpool fights. Like, honestly, there's like 2 actual fights. What are Deadpool vs Wolverine? It was so great. Of course, it's something like Endgame, seriously. It's kind of just them just fighting, fist fighting. Of course, they can't die, so they're just going all out, cutting each other up. But it's honestly so great. The first time they fight is when they get sent to the void. And second time they fight is they're in the car and they're arguing about when Wolverine just says Deadpool can't be a hero, etc., or whatever, and he isn't worthy to be a hero because of how he acts and how mature he is. They start a whole fight, and that whole sequence was so great, might I say. There are a bunch of cameos in this movie, by the way. We've got Blade, I can't bother to go through them. We've got Juggernaut. Some people, I have no idea who they are, but they're probably someone. Yeah, some of the cameos that I'm not even going to bother going through because I'm not going to have a mispronounced name, or I forgot the name, or they're irrelevant to me. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.